Hello everyone, and welcome back to the English Fluency podcast with me, Daniel Veritas. In today's episode, we'll learn words for talking about sports and leisure activities that help you stay fit, have fun, and enjoy your free time. Let's begin. Ball. Ball is a noun. A ball is a round object that is used in games, such as tennis and football. For example, he kicked the ball into the goal. Basketball. Basketball is a noun. Basketball is a game in which players try to throw a large ball through a round net hanging from a high metal ring. For example, they play basketball after school. Captain. Captain is a noun. The captain of a sports team is its leader. For example, the team captain gave a great speech. Fishing. Fishing is a noun. Fishing is the sport of catching fish. For example, my father loves fishing on weekends. Football. Football is a noun. Football is a game for two teams who try to kick the ball into a net at the other end of the field. For example, we played football in the park. Game. Game is a noun. A game is an activity or sport in which you try to win against someone. For example, let's play a board game. Leisure. Leisure is a noun. Leisure is the time when you do not have to work and can do things that you enjoy. For example, reading is my favorite leisure activity. Match. Match is a noun. A match is an organized sports game. For example, the football match starts at 6 p.m. Play. Play is a verb. When you play a game or a sport, you take part in it. For example, we play tennis every morning. Player. Player is a noun. A player is a person who takes part in a sport or game. For example, there are 11 players in a football team. Pool. Pool is a noun. A pool or swimming pool is a large hole in the ground filled with water for people to swim in. For example, the children are playing in the pool. Quiz. Quiz is a noun. A quiz is a competition in which someone tests your knowledge by asking questions. For example, we had a fun quiz in English class. Race. Race is a noun. A race is a competition to see who is the fastest. For example, she won the 100-meter race. Run. Run is a noun. If you go for a run, you run to take exercise. For example, I go for a run every morning. Sailing. Sailing is a noun. Sailing is the activity or sport of sailing boats. For example, they enjoy sailing on the lake. Sport. Sport is a noun. Sports are games and other activities that need physical effort and skill. For example, cricket is my favorite sport. Sports centre. Sports centre is a noun. A sports centre is a building where you can go to do sports and other activities. For example, I go to the sports centre to play badminton. Swim. Swim is a verb. When you swim, you move through water by making movements with your arms and legs. For example, can you swim across the pool? Swimming. Swimming is a noun. Swimming is the activity of moving through water, especially as a sport or for pleasure. For example, swimming keeps me healthy. Tennis. Tennis is a noun. Tennis is a game where players use rackets to hit a ball across a net between them. For example, we watched a tennis match on TV. Exercise time. Now it's your turn. Pause the video and do the exercise. Fantastic work. Everyone, you've just learned 20 words for talking about sports and leisure. Remember, learning vocabulary is like training for your language. Muscles. Keep practicing. This is Daniel Veritas from the English Fluency Podcast. See you in the next episode. And until then, keep learning, keep speaking, and keep growing.